59 seconds left here in the second. The dish to Humphries. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Mack kicks to Bosch. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anthony on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Anthony's got 8 here in the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Pushing their lead to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, backbreaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their defense.
And we've reached halftime in this one. New York ahead as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-4 run. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on this.
Dwayne, a couple of quick questions.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue. With this round one matchup.
Game for money. He has 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. So big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Dragic in the point guard. The pass to Bosch. A three-pointer off the mark.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Money. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Goran Dragic. The Knicks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
3 at the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
There's the feed to Wade. Inside, Whiteside uses both hands to slam it down.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Pass to Money. 18 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. Money's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. That one goes. Count. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Burke has some information for us, Doris.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Bosch. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Wade dishes to Whiteside. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Money. 16 points for him. The 3. Green with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Shot from 12. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Wade. That one's good from the corner. Wade's got 6 points.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge. Always.
Money passes to Seraphin. Good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Wade outside. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the right side. Here's Money. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Green kicks to Dragic. Shoots from the line. Another shot. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Derek Williams checked in for Porzingis, and it's Cannon in for Bogdanovich.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Bosh, a screen on Williams. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Back to Dragic. Rocket 6. Good. It's Bosh picking up the assist. And that's now 10 points for Goran Dragic.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Money. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Dragic kicks to Green. Wade outside for the lead. And again, Miami with the triple.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Money, guarded by Green. Money passes to Williams. New York moving it around. Clock at 4, and that one's good. Seraphin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Green, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Inside, Williams. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
That doesn't go either for Green.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now Dragic. He dishes it to Bosh. Shot to stop the run. Off target.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round one. A different look for New York. Bogdanovich comes in for Porzingis, and Money subbed in for Larkin. Whiteside's checked in for Miami. Money in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Williams. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. It's deflected. Here's Money. He kicks it to Lopez. Dishes it to a Flalo. Banked in off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Outside Dang. Picked by Humphries. Dang goes in. Nice job coming off that screen.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Lopez with the bucket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
There's a good screen. Kicks it to Dang. Can't hit. Excellent D there from Aflalo. The Knicks leading by 6. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. He'd have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The Knicks shooting just 30% from the field here in the 4th. Money passes to Aflalo. Williams dishes to Aflalo. Passes it to Lopez. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And it's an 8-point New York lead.
They're getting on the roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here's Humphries. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
And that's been their focus, it seems, throughout the game. I like the discipline that they've showed in terms of creating those opportunities on the inside.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
And New York making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Then for the Heat, Chris Bosh is checked in for Humphries. Wade comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Mack. Kick out to Aflalo. Anthony nowhere around. Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thank you, Doris.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's Lopez using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 9.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers.
1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Dragic kicks to Bosch. 11 feet away. The rebound by Money. The Knicks leading by 9. He feeds it to Lopez. Anthony on the wing. New York moving it around. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Wade into the hoop.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The kick out to Williams for the three. Goes back up. Lopez, no luck.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Money passes to a Flower. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Money. Clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. Pass to Wade. The three-pointer, no good. And now the Knicks on the break. Afflalo, that's good.
And they looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
So it's New York picking up the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round.
Hesitates for a second, and he explodes the basket.
We update you on all the 2K Pro Am Road to the Finals action. And there's 100...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Playoff game 1 now, history. Time for game 2 of this series here on 2K Sports. We're in the first round. Shaquille O'Neal is here, so is Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the New York Knicks in New York. For the Knicks, they took care of business in game 1, protecting their home court. Tonight, a chance to extend their lead and assert their dominance in this series. And after winning game one, they've got another chance tonight on their home floor to maintain that home court advantage. Kenny, what does their mentality have to be tonight?
Well, they can't get overconfident. They can't have that feeling that I have right now. I just feel that I
sold-out, noisy arena here in New York City. Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on her sideline. Taking a look at New York. A successful outing in game one has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take game two on their home court.
History tells us when you can win the first two games of a series, it's not 100% certain that you give yourself a pretty decisive edge in the series.
Yeah, they'll take control with the win here, no doubt about that. So if you're the road team, it's even more critical to get this first one to survive in the series. Lose two in a row, and they'll go home with their backs clearly against the wall.
So here's Miami's starting group. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spots. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Inside. And Lopez gets it to go.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated, in stride.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. I asked him how his team's mindset was after that opening loss. He told me, we're not down. Our goal was to come in here and take one of the first two on the road. So we're still in a position to accomplish what we set out for. Guys?
All right, Doris. Here's Porzingis. Passes to Money. A three ball. No luck. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Up top, Dragic. Covered by Anthony. Dragic against Anthony. Right side, Dragic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. Dishes it to Afflalo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Pass to Money. Out to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Money. Shoots. It's hauled in by Luol Deng.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Up top, Dragic. A floater. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Money passes to Carmelo. New York moving it around. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. We'll get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. Number 1, the Knicks.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
And Whiteside sends it back. Dragic with it. Now guarded by Money. Dragic. And that's collected by Money.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw drops for Afflalo. For the Knicks, Serafin comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Williams in for Porzingis. And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Humphries has checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. That's good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Aflalo. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Here's Money. Stolen by Bosch. Knocks it loose. Winslow kicks to Mack. The feed to Humphries. Goes up the baseline. And he connects with the jumper. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Money. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 6 to shoot. Here's Serafin. Bank shot. No good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Bosch, the screen. That's good.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And here are the Heat. They're on a 13-4 run right now. On the court for Miami here in the second. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Chris Humphries is out there with Gerald Green, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. But they recover it. Wade outside. The dish to Humphries. On the wing, Green. Out to Wade. This one for 3. The shot no good. And New York the other way now. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
And what got them that win was the remarkable success they had from the floor. I mean, just a tremendous shooting performance all the way around.
Hey, you can't expect that kind of shooting to happen all the time on a nightly basis. But when it does, boy, does it feel good and look good.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended with 16 points, and he played the usual role of running the team's offense and came away with a bunch of assists. Another strong showing from him in what has become a habit.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And that one's good. And the Heat lead by 5.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's Dragic. Following the basket by Derek Williams. Whiteside a screen. Wade dishes to Whiteside. Here's Dragic. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
They double him with Green. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Serafin.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Outside Dragic. Green with the ball. Now Anthony defending, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. During this break in the action, let's take a look at the NBA's top shooters from the regular season. Number 1, Carmelo Anthony. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Robin Lopez is checked in for Kevin Serafin. Porzingis comes in for Derek Williams. And it's a Flalo in for Kenny. The shot's good from Lopez.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Wade. He feeds it to Green. Lets the 3 fly. Now here's Dragic. Not a lot of room. The drive by Green. Deflects the pass. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. A follow, and there's another one for the Knicks.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
And New York making a change here. Larkin's checked in. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. Winslow with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Green up on top. Kicks it to Bosh. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Green kicks to Bosh. Gets a very good look and converts. Bosh has got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Porzingis. Pass to Money. To the left side wing. Larkin kicks to Lopez. Here's Porzingis. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 6.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And Matt kicks to Bosh. Fades back. It's rebounded by New York.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Feeds to Larkin. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. New York moving it around. Money passes to a follow. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
And so it's a close game as we...
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets... It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. You look at Chris Bosh in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
Money in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's a Flalo in at the 2 spot. That's Derek Fisher's 5 as we get going into the second half. And so here is Miami after New York gets the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Porzingis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Anthony. Down low. Shot is good, and his lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Lopez.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Dragic. Right side, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Lopez passes to Money. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nothing but money for them to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Dragic. He kicks to Wade. 6 to shoot. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Williams comes in for Porzingis, and it's Isaiah Cannon in for Aaron Aflalo.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Heat with the lead. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Wade outside. To the inside. Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Green's got 5 points so far. Money passes to Serafin. Comes up empty down low.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Outside Dragic. Steps back and fires. And he overshot that one, missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The shot by Anthony, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Wade dishes to Dragic. Again, Dragic missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Anthony, the pass to Money. Outside Williams. The shot goes down and he gets his team back to even. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
And Green gets it to go.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Come on, give it up.
Bogdanovich who's checked in for New York. Then for the Heat, Chris Humphrey. The Heat leading by 7. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang over 2 and 3. And it's Dragic in at the point guard.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
He dishes it to Dang. Aflalo pulls it in. Knicks trail by 7. Money passes to Aflalo. Dishes it to Larkin. From deep. No good. Money's gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. Pass to Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. The pass to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
And Wade sends it back. Porzingis passes to Money. Stolen by Bosh. No one near him. It's rebounded by New York.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Aflalo the pass to Money. Here's Porzingis. He's covered by Dang. Here's Money. No good from outside.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Oh, trying for it. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Shape up. Shape up.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He said nobody but us believed we'd be in this position, and here we are. I'm proud of you guys tonight. Now go finish this thing off.
Now here's Bosch. Just 5 to shoot. It's deflected. That is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Welcome fans to the FIBA World Tournament.
Here is Whiteside. Just 3 to shoot. Fades. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Money. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Outside Dragic. Outside Dang. Bosch sets the pick for Dang. Back to Wade. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Can't cash in from close range. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 8. Aflalo left side. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
To the middle, here's Bosch. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lopez. New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Aflalo, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Bosch. Bosch with another miss.
And he's clearly just disappeared here this quarter, not making any contributions here with his offense.
And Greg, it's been hard to watch. I mean, you can see his frustration. He's actually looking forward to the end of this period so he can have a fresh start for the next one.
Miami with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Right side of screen. Dang for 3. Good. It's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got his 7th assist in the game.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now
I need you guys to be crashing the offensive glass. Big guys, use your size to box out
and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Outside Anthony. Lopez a screen on Dang. The drive by Anthony. Can't hit from in close.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Money after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Lets it go with the 3. New York, no good that time either.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Outside Dragic. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Money. And it's off from 3-point range.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the snide.
Wade against Aflalo. Bosch, the screen. Clock at 4, and it's Wade penetrating. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The feed now to Lopez.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Lopez. He has 8 points and a block.
Shooting from New York.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8.
2 shots.
And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Greg went deep for that one.
He did, but I'm hungry now. Now, here's Wade. And so it's Miami winning this one. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was...
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan, Chris Bosh. Tonight we saw all the reasons why he's been an established presence. And we are still early in the postseason. There's more...
For a second, and he explodes the basket. We update you on all the 2K Pro Am road to the finals action. And there's 100,000 VC going to the top play of the season. You vote on who wins it in 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now. Today on NBA 2K TV, it's our regular season finale. Look back at some of our favorite player interviews.
It gives you smiles.
Special guest, the professor, breaks down top NBA player moves.
Hesitates for a second, and he explodes the basket.
We update you on all the 2K Pro Am road to the finals action.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, tonight a chance to press their advantage after an impressive road win in Game 2. They're approaching this one with a lot of confidence. And after stealing one on the road, they've put themselves in the driver's seat. Shaq, how big is this home court advantage in the series right now?
It's big, Ernie. They're in a really good position if they win here tonight. This game is obviously not technically a must-win for either team, but it will certainly be a pivotal game when we look back at the series.
Welcome everyone to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. We're all tied at 1-1. If the first two games have been any indication, we should be in for a great series. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. It's New York and the Miami Heat. Taking a look at Miami, they managed to take one game on the road. Now the challenge to take care of business on their home court.
And, you know, anytime you're going on the road, the first two games, realistically, you're hoping to get a split. So I'm sure they're happy with where they stand. They've stolen home court advantage. Now they need this one. They got to get greedy.
Yeah, you know what? Despite getting the split, I still have them as the underdog in this series, Greg. I mean, it's a very good team they're up against, and they're just not going to lay down for them.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Money in at point guard. Anthony is out there with Porzingis. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
From deep three-point range, no good for Money. About a minute played so far here in the first. Dang kicks to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Left side Bosh. Outside Dang. 5 on the clock. Here's Wade. Shot is no good. Excellent D there from Aflalo. Now the Knicks with it. They're looking to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. The free throw off from Anthony. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Wade gets the bucket.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And there's another one for the Knicks. Here's Dragic. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what did you find out, Doris?
Stealing a win on the road was huge for them, but Coach said that protecting their home court is an even bigger issue. And to do that, he says the key is aggressive defense. As he put it, we want to prevent them from getting into any kind of comfort zone at our end of the floor. Guys, back to you.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Anthony. After the miss from Goran Dragic, here's Money. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Can't get it to fall.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Money. Excellent D from Wade.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Money passes to Anthony. Good on the baseline, Jay. Anthony's got his second basket.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Dishes to Dang. Right side up top. And the layup falls. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Money. Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Lopez. Shoots over Dragic. Lopez with the bucket.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Miami trailing. Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Wade outside. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Bosch.
Watch out below. Get out of his way now.
No way that he was going to slow him down.
Yeah, he was not to be denied on that possession.
We've got a chance now to show you the hottest shooting teams over the course of the regular season. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, this team had excellent during the regular season, and I would not be surprised to see them heating up here in the postseason as well. They had a nice rhythm going as the regular season came to a close.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Outside, Williams. Shot's good for Seraphin. Seraphin's got his first basket of the night. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Bosch. Mack dishes to Humphries. The jump hook, and it's Bosch. That time on the assist by Humphries. 6 points for Chris Bosch.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
And Green gets it to go.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mack. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The feed to Bosh. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And
Okay, Miami, now coming out of the corner, your Heat.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Bang comes in for Chris Humphries. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Winslow. And a new group in for the Knicks. Anthony's checked in for Porzingis. Swallow comes in for Williams. Money's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Larkin in for Cannon. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Chris Bosh is out there with Dang. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Quick. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat had a difficult game. He picked up 5 points and collected 6 huge rebounds to go with that. He shot a very low percentage from the field, uncharacteristically low. We'll be curious to see how he responds here in this one, guys.
Doris, thanks. And we all know he wants to come out here and move on.
Yeah, and what would really help is if he could come out and get off to a good, quick start here tonight.
That would be a huge help. I mean, the faster he can move on and get locked into the present, the better off his team will be.
Dang with the bucket. And the Heat lead by 8.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
And the wide-open shot from Green. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's the 3. And again it will drop. Another make there for Money. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Now here's Wade. Tight defense on him. Bosh the screen. 5 to shoot. His three-pointers off the mark. Knicks have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. A follow the pass to Money. He dishes it to Seraphin. The game now all-time. Seraphin's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, this offense is going to be there for them.
Outside, Green. Will it go? It's rebounded by New York. The dish to Aflalo. All sorts of time. No good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And we're through the first half of basketball.
Chris, what's been the key?
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar to make sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half. Money, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's a Flalo in at the shooting guard.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
The Heat trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. And the shot is good. 8 points for Wade.
Got him with the turnaround there. That was as sweet as honey.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Winslow's checked in for the Heat. Mack comes in for Goran Dragic. And New York with a change here, too. Cannon's checked in.
And, guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark with the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down.
He's also changing it up. Wash comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for New York. Money comes in for Bogdanovich. Bosh, the screen. And Matt. To Green. Shoots from 12. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply. The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And I'd be interested to know just how many of these attempts have come from inside of 5 feet.
Humphries kicks to Bosh. Pick by Humphries. From deep, Green. Good. Green's got 10 points in the game.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
New York moving the ball around. Here's Money, headed by Green. And the pass to Money. New York needs to get off a shot. Serafin, and again, it's New York.
This is what happens when he gets on a roll. I mean, you're not going to see a better rhythm shooter than this guy.
And Matt kicks to Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Serafin. Second shot opportunity. And Anthony with the lay-in. Anthony's got 10 points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Feeds to Humphries. Back to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Humphries, no good. He got it up. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot?
Big time, big time.
Incredible.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. The Heat trail by 11. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in its center. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Bosh, the screen. Wade dishes to Bosh. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Wade penetrating. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And stolen by Aflalo. On the wing, Williams. Plenty of space. And Luol Deng pulls it down.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Dragic, the pass to Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Bosch has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. New York's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. To the paint, it's tipped. Wade kicks to Dang. Pass to Dragic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Been a big game for Dragic. He has 11 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. To the paint, it's deflected and stolen by Whiteside. And now here's Dragic, the fast break chance. No good from Bosch. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Money.
Move the ball.
Lopez a screen. On its way from a follow for 2. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And after his last game, you're really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Money passes to Lopez, and Whiteside sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Wade, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead, and the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Outside Williams, pass to Porzingis. Here's Money. 5 on the clock. To the inside, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Anthony's checked in for Williams, and he can't hit the second.
And even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
Dragic dishes to Bosch. Bosch sets the pick for Dang. Pulls it from the elbow. Aflalo pulls it in. Aflalo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Porzingis, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I really thought they did a better job, a much better job of getting it inside in the first half. They've got to get back to throwing it in the paint more here in the second.
The Heat trail by 8. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Count that one. Bosch has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know what? The switch has flipped, and he's in that proverbial zone right now, knocking down 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
Pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Here's Money. Wade is covering. Shot clock at 6. Dang against Anthony. Here's Money. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
Bosch kicks to Dragic. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. New York leading by 8. Here's the pass to Money. Here's Porzingis. To the inside. Lopez with the bucket.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
.141 left in the game. Dragic kicks to Bosch. Dragic with it. Lets the three fly. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Bosch has got 3 assists now in this one.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Stolen by Bosch. Wade on the wing. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
And Lopez gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 9.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Bosch, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
What a great game for Bosch in this one. He has 14 points and a steal.
And his offense has matched the defensive effort today. He's been really just one of the best players on both ends.
I don't know if you can say enough about the job he's been doing in all aspects of the game. I mean, stuff in the stat sheet when you look at it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Money. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness. I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And the miss. So it's New York picking up the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. For some guys, a double-double is a great night, but he makes it a regular occasion, and it's an occasion his teammates never get tired of seeing.
He was putting passes on a platter for these guys, leading them straight to the basket for easy buckets. He finished with 13 assists, and as good as that total was, it still doesn't reflect what a supreme job he did running their offense.
Without his leadership and his spectacular play tonight, they wouldn't be holding the lead in this series. The bottom line is they are now in the driver's seat, looking very good and going forward, like me and my convertible.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to NBA playoff basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Kenny the Jet Smith, got Shaquille O'Neal. Time to get ready for this crucial Game 4 of the opening round. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. For the Heat, Game 3, a bitter loss. These home fans hoping they can rally back and provide something to cheer about this time around. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So this might not be a must-win.
We are here live at the American Airlines Arena with the crowd going crazy. It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Taking a look at Miami. Scratching out a home win tonight will be absolutely critical for them, trailing 2-1 in the series.
Yeah, and the goal is to win tonight. Make it a best-of-3 series. They already know they're going to have to get one on the road, which is going to be tough enough. But if they can get this one, then they've got a shot.
Yeah, they really do. And the task at hand is where their focus has to be. They can't be thinking about down the road, on the road. They've got to take care of business right here. Because anything less than 100% focus and intensity, and they'll be done.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Money in at point guard. Anthony out there with Porzingis. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. It's tipped. Here's Wade. Good work defensively by Anthony. Now the Knicks with it. It came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Money passes to Carmelo. Passes it to Porzingis. Here's Money. Dishes to Aflalo. Lock at 6. Here's Money. Misses the 3. The Heat have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. Now here's Wade. He's covered closely. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Hopefully both teams can pick up their scoring. The game is about putting it in the basket. That first basket took a while.
And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Dragic.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The pass to Porzingis. He feeds it to Aflalo. New York moving the ball around. Money passes to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer, and again, Carmelo Anthony. Anthony's got his second bucket.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Follow against Wade. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Heat shooting their first free throw of the night. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here. Here's Money. Down low, off the pick. And the layup is good.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. No good. Some solid defense there for Money. The Knicks with the lead. Anthony, the pass to Money. That's good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Dragic kicks to Bosh. Wade against Aflalo. Wade dishes to Bucks. Lopez with the block, and they're able to recover. The Knicks leading by 3. Lets it fly, and another hit. Shot made once more for Money. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
As for the mood of the team coming into this crucial game, he said they're loose, but not so loose that they don't know how important this game is to us. He predicted this would be a statement game for them. Let's see what kind of statement they deliver, gentlemen.
Thanks again, Doris. Let's look back in the regular season for a moment and bring up a list of the best three-point shooting small forwards in basketball. Second, Carmelo.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all, though, that they do. But it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual-threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Here's Mack in the corner. Winslow with it. Shot clock at 5. Ring shot on the way. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Knicks leading by 5. Money passes to Williams. No problem knocking that one down. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now.
And it's Green missing.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
For the Heat, Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. Dang comes in for Chris Humphries. Wade, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Mack. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Lopez, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Porzingis comes in for Anthony. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Money subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. And New York, looking at who they've got. Money, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Williams. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Aflalo in at the shooting guard. Money passes to Lopez. To the paint. Here's Money. The shot misses. Dragic with some nice D. Lopez with the steal. Finish off the break. And the Knicks lead by 3. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Knicks?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Williams kicks to Aflalo. New York moving the ball around.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Knicks shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Lopez. Shane Larkin's checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Lopez. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Dragic kicks to Dang. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. Out left to the wing. Lopez a screen. Here's Money. Nailed from three-point land. Money's got 7.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
He dishes it to Lopez. Pass to Porzingis. Wade brings the double team. It's stolen by Dang. Kicks to Green. Lopez with the steal. Here's Money. And the shot falls short this time.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Wade on the wing. Here's Green. Miami no good on that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He finished with 19 points and seems to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. You can credit his performance as a big part of their Game 3 win. Let's see what happens in Game 4, guys.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I say it would make it to his greatest hits file. No doubt about it.
Green, the screen. There's the screen. The shot by Wade, no good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
The shot's good for money.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Number 1, the Knicks.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer their opponents throw at them.
And a new group in for the Heat. Chris Bosh is checked in for Whiteside. Humphreys comes in for Gerald Green. Winslow's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Anthony comes in for Porzingis. Bogdanovich is checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for Larkin.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And again, it's New York.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Dang. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Cannon, the pass to Money. The dish to Bogdanovich. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the numbers support it. I mean, they're shooting the much better percentage from the field so far.
Mag dishes to Bosh.
That's a wall.
Rebound by Money. Money's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It could go, and that's not going to go. And we've reached...
Hey, Kevin.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved is the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar. He makes sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
Dang and Bosh are small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the center. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Bosh, the screen. And it's Dragic off the drive. Whiteside, and it's blocked. Here's Anthony. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
New York calls timeout. Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
New York leading by 11. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. The kick out to Aflalo. And again, it's New York.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Come on, fellas, we got to pick up the pace. If we see an open look, we got to take it. We have to make them play at our tempo.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Carmelo Anthony. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. They retain possession.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. Here's Wade, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Passes it to Money. Shot clock at 6. Back to Anthony. And the Knicks good for 2.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
Dragic kicks to Whiteside. Feeds it to Wade. Dishes to Green. Releases from 15. They get it back. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Nobody was better at cleaning the glass than this group of players. Here are the regular season's top rebounders. In the third spot, Hassan Whiteside.
You know, Kevin, you look at his numbers, and without question, one of the reasons they made it to the postseason is because of how he rebounded the basketball all year long.
And Aflalo kicks to Anthony. And the pass to Money. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean,
the Heat trail by 14. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court for the Knicks, Money in a 2-guard. Kevin Seraphin is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Williams. And it's Cannon in at the point. Right side, good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Winslow with it. It's rebounded by Seraphin. Knicks on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. Money passes to Seraphin. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Money passes to Cannon. Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. Here's Money, Seraphin. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Second free throw, no good. The Heat trail by 14. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's good from Winslow.
Boy, they're making it look easy here. I mean, they're just automatic from the line.
The Knicks making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively. That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Bosh with the bucket.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Good. Cannon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just too dangerous of a shooter to leave alone from beyond the arc.
Bosh, the screen. Wade drives in, takes it from 10. And good as it rattles through the hoops. 11 points for Chris Bosh.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Give it up for your Heat Nation.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lopez right side. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And that's 13 points for Chris Bosh. Money passes to Lopez. Bosh with some nice D.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Dragic with it. Now guarded by Money. Outside Bosh. To the paint. And the jam by Whiteside.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. That's good from Winslow. A different look for New York. Anthony comes in for Williams. And it's a follow in for Isaiah Cannon. That misses, so he splits the free throws. New York leading by 10. Here's Money. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 19 points for Freak.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Luol Deng is checked in for Miami. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He challenged this group to really go for it, saying, now's the time when winners take control. Now let's go out there and take it to them. Guys, a nice pep talk. We'll see if he got him going.
Thanks, Doris. Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. And the Knicks lead by 14.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Money passes to Lopez. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left the man open deep, you get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Money. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. Money passes to Lopez.
Well, took advantage of the tight space on the inside to make the steal there.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, but I think the only reason they're on this run is because the defense has relaxed a little bit, knowing the game is basically in the bag.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quiet.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
Here's Money. From 15 feet away, no good. So it's New York.
Carmelo, we have a question from one of your biggest fans. How do you get off your shots when you're in such a tight coverage situation? A defender right in your grill.
It's easy. If my man back off on me, shoot it. If I got 2, pass the ball, find somebody else.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly freak. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fighting. And that will wrap up this round 1 broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet.
Today on NBA 2K TV, it's our regular season finale. We look back at some of our favorite player interviews. Special guest, the professor, breaks down top NBA player moves.
He hesitates for a second, and he explodes the basket.
We update you on all the 2K Pro Am road to the finals action. And there's 100,000 VC going to...
The 2K Sports pregame show.
A very big Game 5 is upon us here in round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Joining me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the New York Knicks in New York. Checking out New York, an impressive performance for them in Game 4, winning on the road. Now back on their home court, they're looking to take advantage. And this is it, an opportunity to just nail down this series. Shaq, when you're on the verge of closing out a team, what is the key to getting that done?
You're facing a team with a high level of desperation. You have to go in with the mindset, Ernie, whatever it takes.
You want to just crush this.
We've got an electric crowd in a sold-out arena here in New York City. Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at New York. Well, there is a buzz, guys, in this building right now as they hold a 3-1 game advantage in the series. They want nothing more than to deliver the big win to a very deserving crowd.
We're really in an excellent position here to close this thing out tonight. A 3-1 series lead at home, and these fans are definitely pumped up. This is where they expected to be, and they put themselves in a position. Let's see if they can finish the deal.
I think they probably can. I mean, they did what they needed to do to get back home with a chance to close it out in front of their fans. But even if they can't do it, they'll have to go back on the road for Game 6, and this series takes on a whole new look then.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade, and it's Whiteside in at the center.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lopez, and the Knicks good for 2.
And early on, they looked great. They made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now, here's Dragic. Tight defense on him. Dishes the box. A drive by Wade, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
And finishes with 4. Boy, you got to love that.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Dragic with it. Bosh, the screen. Dragic kicks to Wade. Back to Dragic. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Dragic has got his second basket of the night. The feed to Lopez. The pass to Porzingis. New York moving the ball around. Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. Passes it to Money. New York needs to get off a shot. Anthony. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Dragic kicks to Wade. Dang against Anthony. Pass to Wade. The kick out to Dang. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Money passes to Anthony. Here's Money. Feeds to Lopez. Anthony with it, and Bosh picks him up defensively. That one finds the mark on target for Money.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
Let's take a look at some of the very best perimeter passers in basketball. These were the regular season assist leaders from the shooting guard position. Wayne Wade on top.
And with his skill as a distributor, he's probably just as comfortable at the point guard position as he is off the ball. They need him there at times in a pinch.
Boy, I really like an off guard who shares the ball as well as he does. I mean, that's an invaluable piece to their puzzle, and that's the kind of flexibility they get by having him on their roster.
Anthony, that's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assist.
Now here's Winslow. Miami no good on that time either. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Here's Money. He's covered by Bosch. Williams, a screen on Green. Back to Williams. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out. A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
They double him with Green. Seraphin the pass to Money. It's Cannon atop the key. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Mack. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Money in at point guard. Aflalo is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. They're the group New York will start the second. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He had 21 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again. And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
A different look for New York. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Heat trail by 18. And Mack kicks to Green. Outside Bosch. The dish to Mack. Williams against Humphries. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here's Mack. No good off the front iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Knicks have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. The Heat trail by 20. There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Green. There's Winslow. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Can't get it to go. New York shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Williams with a clean look. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Williams has got 5.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Here's Bosch, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Gets it off. The shot is off. So as we conclude...
Thank you, Kevin. Here with...
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and he's the ringleader of their offense. And what we saw in that first half with his ability to keep everybody involved was the reason why they're playing well.
And that's just the thing. I mean, he knows how to share the sugar to make sure everybody gets a touch, and that keeps the offense balanced and productive.
On the floor for Miami, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside, and it's Dang in at the 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Outside Dragic. Whiteside Bosch. Wade against the Flalo. Wade dishes to Bosch. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. 10 points for Chris Bosch.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
The shot's good from Lopez.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He went over the offensive game plan and that it hinges on running through Lopez. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Now here's Wade. Good ball movement here by Miami. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Wade's got his 3rd basket of the night. And a chance now to look at the top scoring big men during the regular season. The 4th spot held by Chris Bosch.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their method, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Here's Dragic following the score by New York. Bosch the screen. Dragic the pass to Dang. Back to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
Lopez passes to Porzingis. No good from outside.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Whiteside a screen, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And You have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
And the Knicks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Here's Money. 12 points for him. Down low. Lopez passes to Porzingis. Here's Money. He's guarded by Dragic. Over to the left wing. Nice shot by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And he gets it to go.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
The Knicks leading by 22. It's stolen by Dragic. On the wing, Dang. From the baseline. The offensive rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. The Heat shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he makes the first. So for the Knicks, Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. And it's Cannon in for Bogdanovich. And then for Miami, Chris Humphries has checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Chris Bosh. And Max subbed in for Goran Dragic. Can't get it to go. Williams with the defensive effort. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Money. 12 points for him. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Kicks to Mack. Down low. Stolen by Seraphin. Humphries, no good. The Knicks leading by 21. Money passes to Carmelo. Shot by Williams. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. 7 points for Williams.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pick by Humphries. And Mack kicks to Humphries. He dishes it to Dang. Humphries sets a pick for Dang. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Knicks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Took him no time at all on that one. 15 points for free.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Here's Mack. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Money, guarded by Green. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. On the wing, Williams. Lots of room. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
And there's the pass to Money. Up in time. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's home.
These are your Knicks City Dancers. Go on and give it up.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1. Perry Jones, he's checked in for New York. Money comes in for Aaron Aflalo. Money in at shooting guard. Robin Lopez out there with Perry Jones. Then there's Shane Larkin. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Wade gets the bucket.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
3-pointer. No good from Money. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And it's Dragic off the drive. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Dragic. 15 points for Dwayne Wade.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
New York, no good that time either.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
For the three. And Jones pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 20. Here's Money. It's hauled in by the Heat. Winslow's got his third rebound on the night. He feeds it to Dragic. Shoots from 12. Can't get it to go. The Knicks go the other way with it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And Jones slams it home.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Passes it to Money. Lopez right side. Doubled by Bosch. Jones, that's for two. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Now here's Wade. He's guarded closely. Bosch, the screen. The drive by Wade, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Knicks.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, torn with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant the game this was for Money. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Outside Dragic. He kicks the Bosch. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And, Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them. And south.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Jones. And it's a Flalo in for Larkin. Here's Mack. Dishes it to Wade. Beyond the arc. And that is good.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Here's Money. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. They had control the whole series, and they are just rolling now, winning round one, 4 games to 1.
And they are going to be tough to beat, Kevin. A few days rest afforded by taking this one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a double-double. It made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really... And that'll do it for our coverage of this entertaining Round 1 series.
there's 100,000 VC going to the top play of the season. You vote on who wins it in 2K TV Interactive.
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Scott to New York, like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect. To Bird, tell them come to your town, so lay back. So damn, what you represent when we come to your dances. Get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit, and me, I'ma win to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, ASEAN saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaque to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, threw me everything back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to fart. Tell them, lay back, slow down, better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down, what you represent when we come to your dances. Get in with the business when I come from Kansas City, hit Manila till it's Christmas, out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this visit, bring my people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, San Diego saying, Chateau saying, Dominique saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Got the people saying, Amsterdam saying, Frisco saying.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get underway, and we're here to bring you all the action on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, all here for the ride. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the New York Knicks. For the Knicks, they completed their first-round series in 5 games, looking very confident as we begin the conference semifinals. And the conference semis, Kenny, 8 teams looking to make that cut for the Final Four. What's the mental state of the underdogs in this round?
Oh, you just have to believe anything is possible, because it is. A big shot, a big injury, anything can change the trajectory of a series.
You know, to win as an underdog.
The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. With Greg Anthony, Clark Hillo, this is Kevin Harlan. We got Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We've got the Washington Wizards and New York. take a look at New York. We saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And while I expect them to win this game and potentially win big, this is a team that really plays well on their home floor. And if they do that, they can really set the tone for this series.
Well, we'll see if they can capitalize. I mean, that's what you work hard all regular season for, is to have the advantage of game 1 in your building. I'm with you there. I think you've got to give them the early nod as favorites.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Wizards 5 right now. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Cody Zeller out there with Gortat. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They set the screen. Puts up the baby hook. And the shot is long.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Money. Some nice passing by New York here. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And here's a follow for 3. And the Knicks miss again. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the left wing. Beal from long range. Beal with another miss. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Anthony takes it off the glass.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those...